If all of the other pieces are not in place, then it's most likely that you're not being consistent. And if you're not being consistent, you're not going to be aware of the potentials that lie in front of you as a result of that consistency. Consistency in vibrational expression opens the door to the states of being born of that level of vibration. It opens the door to the ideas, the thought patterns born of that level of vibration. It opens the door to the collaborative components that enter into your physical experience as a result of that vibrational expression. But none of these things take place without consistency. Aspiring conscious creators, welcome to this presentation of Consciousness Ascending, where our single goal is to support you in accelerating the process of growth and expansion. If you find value in this material, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment on how you are inspired. Also, check the description for free trainings and how you can engage with us further. Questions for you. Conscious creators, the topic of this interaction is questions for you. We want to know about you for a moment. We want to know where you are on this path of growth and expansion. We want to know what you know. We want to know what you are intending. We want to know who you see yourself as in the picture at the moment of the experience of that intention. We want to know, are you moving? Do you feel, do you know that you are moving in the right direction to becoming the person in the picture? We want to know, how fast are you becoming aware of the conflict, the resistance to your desired experience? We want to know what methods you are using to release that resistance, first to understand it and then to transform it. We want to know what mechanism you are using to have contrast between your current states of being and the truth of you in source. We want to know, are you aware that to change your perspective when you are looking at these ideas that conflict with your desired experience, you must change your vibration. You must be in a different frequency, in a different vibrational tone than the energy expression of the resistance. Do you understand that? We want to know, are you recreating yourself anew? Are you establishing new ideas in the place of the resistance that you have transformed and released to recreate yourself in closer alignment to that which you are desiring to experience? Do you understand these things? Do you have a clear practice or process to operating in this manner on a daily basis? And if not, we dare say that you are spending a lot of time still on the surface of creation. You're spending a lot of time not directly affecting the ideas at your core, not directly affecting the vibrational expression, which also means that you are potentially inconsistent. And consistency is key. Consistency in your play and practice, consistency in your attempts to be an observer of your inner experience, consistency in your reaching for higher vibration, consistency in your observing of how experience is playing out through others that also builds your strength in your ability to observe that which is occurring within yourself. Consistency. If all of the other pieces are not in place, then it's most likely that you're not being consistent. And if you're not being consistent, you're not going to be aware of the potentials that lie in front of you as a result of that consistency. Consistency in vibrational expression opens the door to the states of being born of that level of vibration. It opens the door to the ideas, the thought patterns born of that level of vibration. It opens the door to the collaborative components that enter into your physical experience as a result of that vibrational expression. But none of these things take place without consistency. And consistency doesn't take place without your having clear play and practices that are effective. And the clear play and practices that support you in directly affecting your core do not come into play, do not come into your experience without your being clear and intentional on your growth and expansion. Many of you get tripped up and have been tripped up because you are first seeking a manifestation, desiring a manifestation. Most often it's the relationship. Most often it's the money. But you're not clear on the process. And if you're not clear on the process, but you have a desire that you extremely want or need, it's most often the case that you are offering the absence of the thing and not the presence of the thing. It's most often the case that you are being crippled by your own resistance, by your inner conflict, and you have no effective way of working with this conflict, understanding it, transforming it, recreating yourself anew with new ideas established as a result of the contrast. The creative process, understanding the creative process is simple, but the transforming of yourself is not easy. It helps that you take a moment, take a step back, and understand the process, understand you, and it doesn't take long. Understand the process, understand you, begin to be aware of that which is within, that is expressing itself, that which is within, that was sown many, many years ago, that which is continually being reinforced through your thought patterns, through your experience, reinforced as a dominant idea. The nature of your being that is sourced by these ideas and that is manifest as your thought patterns, manifest as the chemical release within the body's system and all of the many chemical factors and psychological factors that are the result of these dominant ideas, these energy structures that you are holding dear. If you don't know, these are the reasons why oftentimes, sometimes, it can take a moment to change an idea, because a single idea can be connected to many different things in your life. And because you sever the ties to an idea to a certain experience, doesn't mean that that idea is still not connected to a separate experience. So you must understand that when you are cutting ties with an idea, you may see an idea that resembles something that you have worked with because it is tied and connected to a separate experience. You have to understand this so that you don't get frustrated, thinking that I've already cleared this. I should not be experiencing it or similar anymore. The idea of self-value comes to mind. Self-value is connected to almost all areas of your life. How you view yourself, your personal value, vision of you is tremendous. For the view of yourself as low value, as unworthy, affects you in your relationships, affects your health, It affects your ability to be successful in your business and your careers. It affects your ability to act on your inspirations. All of these things because you see yourself as less than valuable, unworthy. You see yourself below other individuals and things and beings and experiences outside of you. You do not see yourself worthy of the money. You do not see yourself worthy of the relationship. You do not see yourself worthy of the job or the career. And most oftentimes it's not blatantly obvious that it's unworthiness that is at the core of your failing. You have to dig, because it can look like other things on the surface as you dig deeper. But at the core, if you saw yourself worthy of it, if you saw yourself with high enough value, all other pieces would fall into place. You have to have the observance, you have to have the awareness to be able to dig deep enough to get to the root ideas that are causing your shortcomings, that are truly sourcing your resistance, your conflict to the experiences that you desire. We want to know, are you aware of these things? We want to know, do you have clear practices that are affecting you at your core? And if anything that we have described, you know that you are not clear on, or you know that you are not doing, or you know that you don't have, but you desire to, then that's why we are here in support of you. That's why we offer all of this material on the various social media channels. That's why we offer this material through this vessel. And most importantly, that's why we offer our ability to work with you closely. For those of you who are inspired, if you look into the description and get more information on the private community, the Ascension Accelerator, one of the most excellent offerings that you will find, where we are working very closely with individuals just like yourself from around the world now, who are on the same path as you, but who desire to accelerate the process of growth and expansion, accelerate knowing who they truly are in source, accelerate the understanding and the application of their true potential, accelerate their ability to act on their inspirations, accelerate their ability to live the life that they desire, accelerate their ability to free themselves from the suffering stemming from their current mental states, their current mental programming and conditioning. For many are suffering. They're suffering to create the abundance that they desire, that they are inspired to, not realizing that they are simultaneously separating themselves from a truth of source that is constantly being manifest. The separation is within. They're suffering as a result of wanting to experience relationship that within, experience relationship in which they are in conflict with that which they are desiring on the inside. The ideas that they are carrying, most often given to them as a child, is what are separating them from the relationships that they desire. You are wired to connectivity, for connectivity is source. All things are connected, nothing is separate. But if you feel disconnected, if you feel unable to create the relationship or create the happenings that you desire, then the disconnect is inside. If you're not directly affecting these things, if you're not clear on how to affect these things, these are answers and support and the development of it into consistency in your expressing that you will find in the private community. Individuals are finding it now. If you are inspired, that's who it's for. That's who we are here for in that close connection capacity. But the path is clear. The question is, are you truly on it? Are you on it fully? Are you being consistent? Are you asking the right questions? Are you being intentional? Are you aware to the level that you could be? And it's only important for those of you who are recognizing that you are source, that you have more potential than you're realizing now, and that you are not sure when you will be able to live the life and have the experiences that you desire, because you're not clear on whether you are releasing the resistance in a manner that allows you to be free in the present moment. And even more than that, at an accelerated rate are these things happening. But if you are inspired, we are here for you. We are thankful, grateful for the opportunity to share. We're thankful for the vessel. Thankful for each of you offering fertile ground for these transmissions. We're here for you from our now non-physical perspective, offering that which we know to be true, offering that which we know will transform your life. We honor you. We celebrate you, and we love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you. Are you tired of feeling alone on this process? Feeling frustrated, overwhelmed, stuck, questioning the truth of it all? Yes, you have seen manifestation, and you believe in the power of your intention. But why haven't the things you actually need and want materialized? And at the current rate you're going, when are you going to realize your true nature in source? When are you going to start living an inspired life? If you have felt this way and asked these questions, it's important you learn about the Ascension Accelerator. The Ascension Accelerator is a private community, an incubator for aspiring, powerful, conscious creators, where you find the most powerful processes to directly affecting the transformation of the mind and reconditioning the body to higher vibration. You find community interaction and support, constantly available guidance and facilitation that not only allows you to go about your growth and expansion with confidence, but accelerates the process and sets the stage for quantum leaps in your development. If you go to the description and you check out either the 3 greatest misconceptions or the 3 attention shifts presentation, at the end of these presentations, you have the opportunity to schedule your free ascension session. In your free ascension session, we support you with your greatest intention at the moment, and you will get all the information you need to make a decision on whether this powerful opportunity is right for you. We love you very much, and we look forward to supporting you.